just wanted to share some information with you about another great place to find customers, build a downline, build a network of business people that you know who can lead to other people. It's just a really untapped source. This is LinkedIn. Most people are on it. A lot of business people are on it anyway. It's mostly business people, which in a lot of cases is what you're trying to reach anyway. You can reach out to, sales teams, people that are in sales, people that are in human resource, people that are in all different markets. You can kind of target who you want to look up. But the trick is to try to turn all those contacts into actual leads and relationships and business relationships so you can start building a network of people. And there's a great module in the Easy One Up Money system, and I just wanted to share a few little tidbits of information from it, and hopefully you can check it out and get to know more different tips and tricks. But this is just a little bit. Now, this is about LinkedIn customers specifically, even though there are hundreds of other hours of other products. But this one helps you build contact lists, helps you start simple conversations with them. That's kind of the hardest thing people are finding to do on LinkedIn, and it's really quite simple once you know how. And you can also put your links and product information on LinkedIn. You might not know that. There are great ways to write articles and get your information in front of hundreds and thousands of people that are virtually untapped. I mean, a lot of people are using Facebook and YouTube and things like that, but they're really not using LinkedIn very effectively. So just wanted to share some information with you. One of the things that you want to start, just to get things going, you want to put your LinkedIn address and all your signatures, all your communication. Let them sometimes reach out to you. Business people like to know your LinkedIn address, and a lot of times you can share, what's your address, what's my address, let's be a contact there. And when somebody sees, things that you've accomplished, they actually in LinkedIn will congratulate you when you have accomplishments, when you change jobs, when you have a birthday, when you move up in positions. They all get notified, all of your contacts. That's great. So that's another way to get back with them because they congratulate you and send you a note. And well, in most cases it ends there, but if you're really trying to build a network, we can show you how to grow that. And also, you can put comments on other people's articles, and send them personal notes about the article, congratulate them on the information they, how good it was for you and how much you learned from it, and they must be a professional, and get to know them that way. You can ask your contacts to recommend you to their contacts. That's another way to grow your database. And, when people send you solicitations, not even in LinkedIn, but we get a lot of junk email. Those junk emails are really other business people trying to do the same thing. If you keep that in mind, don't trash them. Reply to them. Get to know a little bit about them. Maybe get a little contact information, hopefully their LinkedIn connection, and start communicating with them. How are they doing in their business? How is their marketing doing? What have they found that works? And eventually, you'll get to know things that they need that your product can provide. And there you go. You've got a door in. There are groups in LinkedIn. You can get on some of the groups and add some value. You'll be known as a professional. It doesn't matter what the subject is. Just start chiming in, start adding your advice and information, and without soliciting your product or anything, just get to know people there. And you'll become a little, you'll be adding value, which is great. You can write articles yourself about different services and products, become, an expert in your field. Doesn't have to be about a service you're trying to sell. Could be about anything. And people many times will comment on those articles, plus it gives you a better reputation on LinkedIn. All of those things can help you grow your contact list. Now, did you know that every time you change the date on your job, LinkedIn announces that to all your contacts? So if you can say, hey, guys, I just started this new company and wanted to let everybody know about it, and so you put your company name on there and the date you started, everybody will automatically get blasted that. And in many cases, they'll automatically send you a congratulations note. And guess what? That's your door. That's your open door invitation to start talking to them about their business, about them, getting to know what they do, getting to know how they use LinkedIn, and eventually, after they get to know you, talk to them about your business. when you change your birth date, or when you put your birth date on there. When your birth date rolls around, everybody gets notified. I've had salespeople that actually change their birth date and just get all the contacts, because everybody will say congratulations on your birthday. And one of the first notes they'll send back is, well, I want to thank you for that, but my birth date really is on May 20th. I accidentally put the other date on there. I'm going to have to switch it back, but I appreciate it, the early thank you. However, I was wondering, and then go into a little conversation. All these different tips, you can start really getting to know your contacts. When you get replies to your articles, replies to your comments, these are all great ways to get to know more people, and then keep asking them for referrals too. So here's some conversation starters, like, hi Bill, thanks for the note. Yes, things are going great in the sales job. I appreciate your comment. And by the way, how do you use LinkedIn to develop more business contacts? How do you use LinkedIn to get to know more people? And start a conversation. Thanks for the kind thoughts, for the birthday note or whatever they're sending you. I know we really haven't talked before, but I was wondering, how do you use LinkedIn to get to know more people? That's a great startup question. And whatever you do, though, this is in red, don't talk much about yourself. Get to know them. Let them talk. People like to explain to you what they do, what their accomplishments are, and eventually you'll get to know what their needs are. And once you know what their needs are, then you can try to fill that need with your service or your product, and you've developed a really strong relationship where they might start sharing your information and contact information with others. So those are just some tips. Remember, there's also Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, Google+, YouTube. I've got customers that advertise on a lot of free websites, including Craigslist or using business cards at trade shows. That's great too. They stay around for a long time. Sending back personal thank you notes, that's still not too old-fashioned. But if you'd like to have more tips, you'd like to learn more ways to get to know other people, hundreds of hours of training, and as a matter of fact, check out the Easy One-Up Money System. I've got the link on my Facebook page there. I also have it down below in the notes. So, check it out. And if you want to make a little money at the same time of getting some great training, we'd love to have you. Talk to you later.